Today I'm making Huevos Rancheros. That's Spanish for ranch eggs. Many times when you order them, you're going to just find some variation of a tortilla shell with some eggs and some salsa on it. So what we're going to do, a couple of variations on that, as you're going to find anywhere you go. We're going to make our own salsa. So we've got some tomatoes here, some onion, I use red onion, and jalapeno, and some garlic in here. I just have one garlic clove in here. We're going to roast these in the oven. I got it set about 375. I'm going to roast them for about 35-45 minutes. And then we're going to take them out and throw them in the food processor and make our own salsa. So you don't have to make your own salsa. You can buy your own, and you can also choose the kind of salsa that you want. This is obviously going to be roasted tomato salsa. Many salsas are sweeter. And then you get salsa verde, one of my favorites as well, but that even comes with roasted or not roasted green tomatoes. So we got the oven hot. We're going to put these in there 35-45 minutes. We're going to mince everything in the food processor. Tomatoes will be a little bit chunkier, and then we'll get the tortillas rolling and our eggs together and get it moving. See you soon. Okay, veggies are all roasted. I took the tomatoes out, putting the garlic, jalapeno, and the onions in the food processor for a little bit. Just going to get these chopped down just a little bit, and you give them one scrape down, because you know how that goes. We don't want our tomatoes minced down this far, so they're going to sit on the sidelines and watch for a couple seconds. So that's fine. Now we're going to put the tomatoes in and give those a good mince as well. We want the tomatoes to still be chunky a little bit. Again, think of this as if it's your favorite store-bought salsa. You don't want everything to be pasty. You want the tomatoes to be a little bit chunky. So we're going to keep an eye on them. See how they look. I think it's about good there. Again, I don't want it to be a sauce. So take all this out, put it in a new bowl. Make sure you don't miss any, don't miss too much. There's a lot of tasty goodness in here. Roasted tomato is my favorite kind of salsa. The sweet ones are alright too, but the roasted tomato just tastes so good to me. So I've got some minced jalapeno. That should be a little kick. A little bit of cilantro, not too much. Can be overpowering at times. I don't mind it when there's just a little bit of cilantro, but I don't need a ton on there. And don't want a ton on there. Some salt. It's about ½ teaspoon, I think, and then some pepper. Got about a ¼ teaspoon. I'm going to get that all mixed up. We've got our tortillas over here. Brush somewhere. I'm going to put a little oil on the tortillas. The oven, which was at 375 for roasting the veggies, is now up to 450 and has been for about 5-10 minutes or so. Now what we're going to do is throw our tortillas in there, about 5-7 minutes on each side. I'm going to get just a little bit crispy. And then we're going to simultaneously heat our salsa a little bit, and then put our eggs in there and then spoon them on top of the tortillas. So these should be nice and tasty. In the oven we go. All right, our salsa is just starting to simmer. So that's in a good spot. Let it simmer for another couple seconds and I'm gonna take it off the heat. And the tortillas are gonna go in the oven about 5 to 7 minutes until they start to brown on the top. I'm gonna flip them over about another 2 minutes or so. In the meantime, as we're simmering, I'm gonna split the salsa into 2 happy teams. Put them into a little circle, and I'm going to take my wooden spoon, put a little well right in the middle of each one of them. That's where our egg's gonna go. Get this guy off the heat first. We're not just going to take our egg and crack it right in here. Similar to the way I do poached eggs. Then we crack the egg. I'm going to put it in the sieve to strain out all the thin whites. Hopefully not break it. That way we don't have as much volume. See our pan's still hot here. You can see the smoke coming up. So I'm going to take the first egg, pour it in. The second egg, follow right behind. The better eggs you buy, the easier the shells crack. Here's our second one. Get in there. As you typically would, a little salt and pepper on your egg. Now we're going to cover on fairly low heat. Close up the hole in the top. Let that sit there. When that's done, our tortillas should be finished. I think it's about time for me to flip them anyways now. Yes, it certainly is. Now, boy. Okay. Yeah, it's got about 1 minute left on it and it's done. All right, this is all gonna come together pretty quick. Let's see if our egg's in as much of a rush as that is. I'll crank the heat up on here just a little bit. Okay, almost game time. Tortillas are looking pretty good. Nice and browned. A little crispy. We don't want to break them though. Salsa and eggs are looking good as well. Where are you? Let me get a little help here. Very careful. Your eggs are sunny side up, as delicate as poached eggs. Okay. Can't let the salsa go to waste. Okay, I'll see you in 2 minutes with a fork and a knife. All right, I honestly can't think of which one to eat first. And then I realized that I don't have to decide, and you can't make me. So I'm gonna start here, give the egg a nice slice so the yolk starts to run. See how spicy it is from that minced raw jalapeno. Good, not spicy at all. I mean, we put about a tablespoon of minced jalapeno in here, but it also got heated for a little bit in the skillet, so it wasn't super fresh. And I did take the ribs out, so it wasn't going to be that spicy. That's good stuff. I can assure you I'm eating both of these. Tortillas are nice and crunchy. If I decide to put down my fork and knife, I can just break off a piece and, matter of fact, eat it like a chip. That's all right.